Welcome back. Did you get all your objects associated to the numbers 0 to 9? If you haven't done that yet, don't worry. This first example, we're going to use my list of objects, and we're also going to use my journey, just to show you how easy it is to remember an 11-digit number, which is the phone number. You can do this for everybody you know. Each person, a different journey of 11 stops. It can be a journey from your home to their home, or it could be a journey around their own house, depending how well you know the person and if you know the way around their house. As long as you've got 11 stops on the journey, it doesn't matter, but you do need a separate 11 stop journey for each person, each phone number. Just so you know my list, I'll put it on the screen. It's 0 is an angel, 1's a pencil, 2's dice, 3 is a stool, 4 is a cushion, 5 glass, 6 an aeroplane, 7 a boat, 8 a snowman, 9 is planets, because there's 9 planets. Right, so this journey I'm going to set is a journey around my home. It starts at the front door. So if you want to make it easier for yourself, if you want to write these down, so get a pen and paper. Pause this video if you have to. Right, if you've got a pen and paper, the journey is the front door. Stop 2 is the shoe rack. Stop 3 is the sofa. Stop 4 is the fireplace. Then I move into the kitchen, and stop 5 is the kitchen sink. Stop number 6 is the oven. Stop number 7 is the refrigerator. And then I move on upstairs to stop number 8, which is the bed. Stop number 9 is the ensuite. Then stop number 10 moves to the second bedroom and is the bed there. And stop number 11 is the bedroom window. Okay, so if you've got that written down, I'd like you to put these objects in this journey. Try to get it into your mind. If you have to write it down, that's fine, but don't refer to it when you look back at it. Only refer to the stops of the journey and see if you can remember what you put there. So the first stop at the front door, I want you to see an angel. Maybe that angel's letting you into the door, welcoming you. And once you've gone in, I want you to imagine that shoe rack, and I want you to place a boat there. Maybe your shoes are like boats and you're taking them off and putting them on that shoe rack. Whatever kind of boat it may be. Just make it as bizarre as possible and make it memorable. Add a bit of humour if you can. Then we'll move on to the sofa in the room. And on that sofa there's sat a snowman watching telly. I wonder what he could be watching. Maybe it's Olaf and he's watching Frozen. Just see that image of a snowman on the sofa. And across from him at the fireplace, there's planets. And imagine it could be like a mobile that's an ornament that's on the fireplace with all the solar system spinning round. Whatever you can imagine there, just see the planets on the fireplace. Then we move on into the kitchen. And at the kitchen sink, there's an angel doing the washing up. And at the oven, there's a stool. Maybe there's a very small chef that needs a stool to stand to do the cooking. Whatever you picture there, put the stool in that position. Then by the refrigerator, there's some more planets. Maybe you open the refrigerator and on the shelves there's all the different planets, all with ice hanging off them. And then we move upstairs, we go to the bedroom. And on the bed, some big fluffy dice. Maybe the pillows are like dice. Then in the ensuite, just imagine the ensuite's decorated. In each tile there's a different aircraft. There's aeroplanes everywhere. Maybe there's a mobile that's spinning round on the ceiling, and it's just this aeroplane spinning round above your head. But just whatever it is you can imagine there as an aeroplane, put it in that position in the ensuite. Then we'll move to the other bedroom. And on the bed, the next item is glass. So maybe the bed's made of glass, or maybe you see a pile of glasses on the bed. However you can imagine it, just imagine that glass in that position. And then the last stop, I want you to see an angel. Maybe you could see an angel hovering outside that window. So that's the 11 stops with the 11 objects. So let's go back. Go back to the front door. Can you remember what were there? That's right, it's an angel letting you in. And then you get to the shoe rack. What happened at the shoe rack? Were you wearing boats on your feet? That's right. So imagine them boats. And then the next position, what did you see there? Was it Olaf? And on the fireplace, the planets. Then you go into the kitchen, the kitchen sink. Who's doing the washing up? Another angel. And what's going on by the oven? Is there a short chef stood on a stool? And then go to the refrigerator. What can you see there? Can you see some more planets? Move upstairs to the bedroom, and on the bed, what can you see on the bed? That's right, it's the dice. And the next position is the ensuite. Can you remember what was in there? The aeroplane. Then move on to the second bedroom, and the bed there, what's going on in this area? Can you remember the glass? And then the final position, the window. That's right, an angel. So as you can see, it's quite easy to remember all these objects. And once you've got all your numbers and your objects set together, it's easy to remember that phone number, because you remember them items in order, and you can remember the associated number with each object. So it's quite easy to see the phone number that you've written down there. If you can compare it to the list that I've got on the screen and figure out what the phone number is. And you can do that for everybody, and it's easy to remember that list by using the objects. So that's the journey method for phone numbers. As you can see, it's quite simple. Now in my next video, I was requested to do these memory techniques by Beth, and she's wanting to learn a highway code, and she's wanting to learn from the highway code and maybe memorize it. So my next video is going to be the technique I'd use, including the journey method, to be able to remember the highway code. So until my next video, have a great day and keep being awesome.